I love the concept of being able to summarize books for you so that you get the most out of it. This is probably one of my favorite books. It's one that I reread every year, and it's called The One Thing by Gary Keeler. Ultimately, the message of the book is, what is the one thing such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? Being able to repeat that phrase in your head whenever you've doubt as to what you should be focusing on has been a key changing point in my productivity on a personal level and on a business level. In summary, here's the 10 points which the book talks about in a more structured way. Number one, successful people focus on the one thing that is most important to them rather than trying to do everything at once. Logical. Number two, the first task is to find out what the one thing is. And again, that's where he goes on to repeat, what's the one thing such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary. Number three, by focusing on the one thing, you're obviously going to achieve incredible results in less time. Number four, given as time is limited and given as your time is so precious, use it wisely to focus on high impact activities. Number five, in order to achieve that, you got to eliminate distractions. Go to places where you can really focus. Number six, remember Pareto's principle, the 80-20 rule, that 80% of your results will come from 20% of your efforts. So you need to identify and focus on those tasks in order to exploit them and concentrate on them and eliminate all the rest of the fluff. And number seven, habits are brilliant tools to help us stay focused to achieve our goals. Number eight, in order to achieve successful habits, start small. Go with things that are easier for you to complete and build up accordingly. Number nine, have a support system. Some people call them accountability partners. Some sort of support system that helps you try to stay focused, to stay on track. And finally, number 10, in order to achieve those goals, you have to be disciplined and persistent and realize that sometimes things change. So you got to be able to adapt and pivot and be somewhat flexible. It'll ultimately help you be more fulfilled. And then as you achieve more productivity, it gives you a bigger sense of accomplishment. At least that's what I think. What do you think? Tell me below.